Rob, in amazing circumstances, we've turned that one around, in extra time. Win here at Maidenhead, which sees us progress to the second round of the FA Cup. Can I get your thoughts on the game first?
Proper cup game, wasn't it? Fair play to Maidenhead. I thought they were excellent. Made it really difficult for us. Obviously, the last thing you want to do is go a goal behind when a team sit off. And I thought Joy McKenna was outstanding the whole game. So look, one little slip or whatever it was, and then his character after was brilliant. And I'm actually, do you know what? It's quite brilliant to see the resilience of the group. The group that actually want to work, want to fight. And seeing players running for 120 minutes, because that's what we asked, the minimum requirements, and we got that in abundance. The players who come on, the players who come off. So, really, really pleased with the win, because it's a tough thing to do, come away from home at a proper non-league ground. A very good club, by the way, a very good team. I'm just really pleased with the fight and the endeavour that we showed, and I think that probably learned a few things today myself in terms of the team and how effective we can be in different areas, and just really pleased, to be honest with you. I'm really pleased for everyone, the fans that stuck with it, and the players, because they gave everything today. And we'll be a bit sore for Tuesday, but we've had a few issues and injuries and illnesses and stuff, so couldn't even make a full bench. And then Jojo, he's had a really bad knock to the head, so we'll have to. Well, he's gone to hospital. He's a serious concussion, so he's okay. But we'll just triple check on him. And Jasper, brilliant. He's come in. He's worked really hard. He's someone that we love around the place. He sets good standards in training. So for him to get that opportunity to come on and help us progress was fantastic.
Yeah, as you say, great credit to the lads. They didn't get their heads down, did they? Because as you say as well, credit to Maidenhead, because they gave us a really solid game. And I suppose it can be easy at that point for the lads to go, oh, come on, we're going to get beat by, it's going to be one of those cup set nights. But, fair play to them, pushing right to the end. And we got our rewards in the end, didn't we? I
think so, yeah. We deserved to win the game. Maidenhead had some good moments, which you'd expect a cup game, and I thought they were terrific. I really like Maidenhead. I love Alan, and I love what he's done here and some of the players they've got. And they've really progressed. Obviously, I played against them a lot when I was at Gateshead. So, yeah, I thought we deserved to win. I thought we could have been better in the first half in terms of moving the ball, but again, it's always going to be tough against a team that are going to try and stop us. But overall, I was really pleased, and I think it would just show the squad and the group come together and got that win and got that reward for us. So it's a proud thing to win in the FA Cup as a club, and I think especially when in the situation we are in the league, that could have been sour towards the end, but it's the reaction and the mentality from the lads, which was brilliant to see. And Toby scoring as captain, he's been fantastic since we've come in. He still needs loads to work on, like everyone, but he works it and he attacks it in the right way, and he's always ready, he's always there for the team, and I thought he was excellent today. I thought man for man everyone was.
Yeah, and we speak in recent weeks about sort of potentially having to sort of win games ugly. I suppose in a way we've done that, haven't we? Dragging it out to extra time. I mean, Toby's goal, he's obviously taking it well inside the box, but to get in those positions is great to see as well, that we're prepared to do sort of, both ends of the scale.
100%. Listen, we need to be better at set pieces. I thought the lads were terrific today. We scored from one as well, so we need to do that. I thought our determination to win the ball, to press, to get the ball back was excellent, and I think the big thing for me was it's just the character I saw from the group, and then big Toller up front, run himself into the ground. Unfortunately, we've had to play players longer than we wanted, but that's life, that's football, and you know what, I'll take that, the tired lads being tired and a few bumps and bruises, but that shows what it takes to win a game of football, even in the FA Cup, and I think we'll be absolutely fine. I genuinely believe that, but it's not going to be a short-term fix. There's going to be nights like tonight and days like today where we just keep adding the 1% into the jar, so that come 3, 4, 5 months down the line we're even in a better position. And yeah, I think we just need to not get too high, not get too low, and just prepare for Tuesday.
I know you've mentioned him already, but I do want to give a massive shout out to Jasper coming on at the end in front of a very packed sort of end down there. The fans were certainly on his back. I think they could sense, couldn't they, that keeper off the bench, put him under a bit of pressure, he might crumble, but he didn't do that, did he? When we're 1-0 down, he makes a brilliant save. We go down the other end, score a goal, and then we end up winning the game, and looks really calm and composed. So it's good to know that we've got that in the locker, and full credit to him.
100%, and he deserves that. It's like. He should be out on loan, but obviously the injuries have had to Beachy and Ryan, and he should be getting games like that. But the character test is, can you go on in moments like that and do it? And he's passed that with flying colours, and he sets brilliant standards in training every day. He trains like an absolute madman, and then he gets his opportunity and he helps the team, he helps the squad. We'll have to obviously assess the goalkeeping situation yet again. Obviously, first and foremost, hope Jojo's okay. But no, I'm really pleased for Jas, really pleased for Jack Rolls as well, who hasn't had the opportunities because of the way the games have gone. And I thought he was excellent. Gav, Braggy come on, did really well. And it's difficult in the first 60 minutes for Braggy because there's not loads of space because they're in compact when it opens up. Rushy, getting 120 minutes out of Rushy. which is good. So look, I don't want to target just one. I want to target the group, and I think that was more of a mental battle winning that game today. You know, we always knew we'd have probably a bit more quality and stuff, but you mentally have to prepare yourself for it. And to go one down in difficult circumstances, to come back, that was really pleasing. And to do it with all these things doesn't mean that we cracked it, doesn't mean that at all, but it just means that we've added a little bit more character and strength to the group, and we just need to take that forward. And I think it's a team and a squad you can be really proud of.
Yeah, as you say, certainly, obviously not the finished article still. We will be working on stuff week in, week out, but winning like that is going to help the positive momentum, isn't it? And with a game so fast around the corner on Tuesday night, those wins can help that, building into a busy week, can't they?
1,000,000%, yeah. Winning games does help, it makes you feel better, you can recover, everything seems a little lighter, but it still means that we've got a tough travel, tough game Tuesday, an important game, and we have to prepare for that. But no, I think we want to get that winning mentality, and you can't always have the winning mentality from results, but you can have it from moments, and the more moments you build, the more results will come. And I think we just have to take it as a big win for the club. We can watch the draw with anticipation, and I think it was a great reaction from the lads, and it was good to see. Obviously the fans were so packed out, and hopefully gives them something to look forward to. The league position we will improve on, but we have a cup run to look forward to, and we're in the hat for the next round, which is the most important thing.
Perfect, thank you, Rob.
Cheers, mate.
Toby, congratulations. We're through to the second round of the Emirates FA Cup. That was a pretty hard game, wasn't it? Firstly, let's have your take on it.
Yeah, they're always tough ties, especially playing away from home. I think, obviously, for them it's sort of their cup final. Get a big crowd in, and they can always be a bit of a banana skin. So the tough games, I think people sometimes don't potentially realise how hard they are to play in, but the main thing is that we got it over the line and got the result.
Yeah, I think credit has to go to Maidenhead for obviously making it as hard as possible for us, but you always felt in the game that we were sort of in control, so a lot of credit must have to go to the lads, because it must be sort of quite hard when you have so much control of the ball and then go 1-0 down, especially at a place like this.
I think the big thing that we're just so pleased with today is that we didn't sort of crumble when we went 1-0 down. That's a setback, and I think the gaffer touched on it in there. That's the first time that we've come back and got a positive result, so again, everything was sort of going against us. We conceded that goal, their fans sort of get up, but the big thing is that we stuck together as a team, as a unit, defended properly, and took our chances in the other end as well. Yeah,
and there's a lot of players on our side that probably have, played together a lot this season. Some through injury, we're throwing some people in there. We're forcing 120 minutes out of some. I think you've played pretty much if not every single minute this season. So a lot of credit has to go to the lads, doesn't it?
Yeah, and again, we obviously need everyone. That's why it's a squad game. People that not necessarily had that many minutes compared to others come in and put a right shift in, and that's what we need. We need everyone together, especially when we've come off sort of the back of a few bad results. It was, like I said, a potential banana skin for us, playing a team that's a couple of leagues below us, but the big thing is that we stuck together as a team, put in the performance that we needed and got the result over the line.
Yeah, and captain yourself today, it must be a proud moment as well.
Yeah, it was nice to hear the gaffer pulled me in the hotel before we had the team meeting, but yeah, a very proud moment. Obviously 3 years ago I think it was that I was playing here in the National League, so to come here in League One and captain of the club, it was something that I was really, really happy with.
Yeah, not only captain but goal scored as well. Probably not one of the finest strikes you'll ever have in your career, but talk us through it. Did it sort of right place, right time, was it?
Yeah, just literally a case of a right place, right time. I think it's something that the gaffer touched on. If you work hard, that sort of luck will come your way, and we've got to just keep working hard on the training ground, off the training ground as well, doing what we need to do, and if we do, we know that luck will swing in our favour like it has today at times.
Yeah, we've spoke a lot to obviously players and Rob in recent weeks, and the performances have often been there, but the result hasn't gone our way, so it must be good to sort of win ugly and sort of do both ends of the scale, to show that we can do both, because obviously the Lincoln game, the last one we won, we were very good that evening, but today was something a little bit different, wasn't it? So it's good that we can show the sort of nitty-gritty side of it as well, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously we've identified what's going wrong in terms of conceding the goals that we are doing. I think it's clear to see sort of where we need to improve, and I think it was evident that we did that today, obviously not conceding from a set piece. I know we've conceded, but again, the reaction from the lads is another thing that we've improved on, not sort of letting that setback push us too far away, and we've built on it and carried on as a team and got the result.
Yeah, and a win like this can give us some positive momentum, can't it? Because we've got another hard game on Tuesday against Burton. Yeah,
that's the thing now, we've got to go back to back. That's one thing that we've not done again this season. Obviously kept a clean sheet at Lincoln, got tons of goals. Now we need to go and do back-to-back performances. Obviously a massive game on Tuesday. It's all about resting up properly and going again.
Perfect, thank you, Toby.
No worries.